All right, we're already starting off pretty strong. Where Carolina just won the cup in six against Vegas, and it's been I think probably 5 days since the off season started, and we already had like more moves than we've ever had for the last like two trade deadlines. We kicked it off kind of slow with the Darren Radish sign and trade to Toronto. That's not really all that important though compared to the stuff that we've seen over the last 2 days, like the Brady Kachuk deals and so on and so forth. We're just gonna start it off. I'm just ranking and just evaluating all these trades, especially from today. Uh, yeah. So in all honesty, this trade we knew this trade was gonna happen the second they got swept by the Carolina Hurricanes, and that's only because you can tell by the body language and everything, and just the way he was moving after the Winter Olympics this year. Like he wasn't coming back. And if he wasn't gonna request a trade, the fans were gonna run him out of town anyway, because just he's a bigot. Like if we're being so honest, he's a bigot. But I get this trade. I like this trade a lot from the Senators, and they flipping that ninth overall pick that the Panthers had is great, is amazing value from Steos. Initially I thought that maybe they could have gotten assets back for Kachuk, but in all, like, for the Senators, he was basically a negative asset. He's a Stutzla merchant, and it really shows from his point production and how he basically ghosted in the playoffs. You can't expect your captain to pioneer your team to like a deep playoff run when you have no goals and no assists through 4 games. And yes, I know Stutzla also was pretty shit for the Senators this playoff run, but at least he showed up in some capacity. Now, trading him to Florida was a decision already, but according to Steos, he wasn't going to re-sign, and he gave a trade list already. So, like, what I'm thinking is that he probably just went upstairs and be like, I want Florida, make it happen now. So, from the Senators' perspective, it's great. I think it's really good value. You got 3 first-round picks. Well, 3 picks, yeah, for Brady Kachuk. Now, from standpoint of Panthers, I don't get it. I don't get it. Sure, you get you have what? You have now you have both Kachuk brothers, which means you could probably have like a hospital line of Bennett, Kachuk and Marchand, or Kachuk, Marchand, Kachuk, Bennett, so on and so forth. You could like it's amazing. It's really good from an offensive standpoint for the Panthers, even though you don't have a fourth line signed right now, other than like Schwintz and RFA. Noshek isn't signed yet. Yeah, you don't have a fourth line signed. But like it doesn't make sense because you don't have a goalie signed. Both of your goalies aren't signed. Bobrovsky isn't signed, and he regressed very like heavily last season. And from what like Friedman and like other NHL insiders are saying, that he's seeking a deal for a long 6-year deal for $42 million. And like from a GM, and just not even from a GM standpoint, from a standpoint in general, you're not gonna give a regressing goalie who's 37 years old a 6-year deal worth $42 million. It's just not gonna happen. And for your backup, Tarasov isn't there. He also isn't signed. So it doesn't make sense for the Panthers because now they don't have caps. They have about $7 million in cap space, which is, you're not getting a goalie with that money. Sure, there's the rumors of Hellebuck going to Florida, but now because you gave up 3 first-round picks, including your 9th overall and your 25th overall that you got from Mackie Samoskevich, you don't have assets to give to Winnipeg, which is just like it's not a smart trade. It's not even a hockey trade, really. It just, you had the opportunity to get Brady, which is cool and all, but it's just not worth it. So all in all, I'm gonna have to give Ottawa, this is really tidy work. I'm gonna have to give them an 8 out of 10. You know, ideally, like on paper, you would want to get assets back, but I think this was the best possible outcome, especially because they flipped that pick for William Eklund. For Florida, I don't like it. I don't like it for Florida at all. Kachuk isn't even, like, you still need to put a lot of money down for Brady. in like 2 years' time. So I don't see it. I don't get it. It's a pretty shit trade for Florida.